Welcome to Science Easy Tech channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about recommended dietary allowances of vitamins. This recommended dietary allowances was taken from ICMR guidelines 2010 as well as guidelines given by National Institute of Nutrition, that is NIN, in the year 2010. This video will be useful for first year BSc nursing students, post basic BSc nursing students, as well as students who are studying general nutrition and dietetics. Before moving on to the topic, if you are new to Science Easy Tech channel, just take a moment to subscribe our channel and also to press the notification bell icon in order to get connected with our latest updates. Already I have posted a part 1 video with regard to introduction and classification of vitamins as well as fat soluble vitamins. In my part 2 video, I have described in detail about water soluble vitamins. So in this part 3 video, I am going to discuss about recommended dietary allowances of vitamins. So under recommended dietary allowances of vitamins, first we will see vitamin A. Okay, so for men who is 60 kg, who is having either sedentary work, moderate work or heavy work, the vitamin A requirement, that is the vitamin A exists in two forms. From animal source means it is retinol, and from plant source means it is beta carotene. So the vitamin A requirement, it is microgram per day. So for men, any type of work, 600 microgram per day of retinol as well as 4800 microgram per day of beta carotene. And for women, sedentary work, moderate work, heavy work, for her also retinol is 600 microgram per day and beta carotene is 4800 microgram per day. For pregnant woman, retinol is 800 microgram per day and beta carotene is 6400 microgram per day. For lactation mother, from 0 to 1 year, okay, after delivery, the mother should get 950 microgram per day of retinol and 7600 microgram per day of beta carotene, if it is beta carotene. Next, infants 0 to 6 months as well as 6 to 12 months, that is 0 to 1 year, the retinol requirement is 350 microgram per day and beta carotene requirement 2800 microgram per day. For children 1 to 3 years, retinol is 400 microgram per day, beta carotene is 3200 microgram per day. For children 4 to 6 years, retinol is 400 microgram per day and beta carotene is 3200 microgram per day. For children, both boys and girls, from 7 to 17 years, the requirement is 600 microgram per day of retinol and 4800 microgram of beta carotene. So this is with regard to vitamin A. Next is thiamine. Thiamine, it's milligram per day. The requirement is based on milligram per day. For man is 60 kg ideal man and woman is 55 kg they have given. So for man, the thiamine requirement in milligram per day is 1.2. For sedentary work, for moderate work 1.4 and for heavy work 1.7. And for women, sedentary work it is 1 milligram per day, moderate work 1.1 milligram per day, heavy work 1.4 milligram per day. I am again repeating, it is now we are dealing with the thiamine milligram per day. Next, for pregnant mother, additionally you have to give plus 0.2 plus 0.2. okay, so you have to suppose if she is a sedentary worker, so sedentary worker, what is the requirement? 1. So when she is pregnant, 1 plus 0.2, that is 1.2, like that additionally you have to give. And for lactating mother, first 6 months after delivery you have to give additionally 0.3 and 6 to 12 months you have to give additionally 0.2 milligram per day of thiamine. Next, infants 0 to 6 months 0.2 milligram per day, 6 to 12 months 0.3 milligram per day. Children 1 to 3 years 0.5 milligram per day, 4 to 6 years 0.7 milligram per day, 7 to 9 years 0.8 milligram per day. Boys 10 to 12 years 1.1 milligram per day. Girls 10 to 12 years 1 milligram per day. Boys 13 to 15 years 1.4 milligram per day. Girls 13 to 15 years 1.2 milligram per day. Boys 16 to 17 years 1.5 milligram per day. Girls 16 to 17 years 1 milligram per day of thiamine is required. Thiamine is nothing but vitamin B1. Next we will see riboflavin. It is also expressed in milligrams per day, the requirement. So riboflavin is nothing but vitamin B2, and for men, if he is sedentary worker 1.4 milligram per day, for moderate worker 1.6 milligram per day, for heavy worker 2.1 milligram per day. For woman, sedentary worker 1.1 milligram per day, moderate worker 1.3 milligram per day, for heavy worker 1.7 milligram per day. For pregnant mother, you have to add additionally 0.3 plus 0.3. For lactating mother, first 0 to 6 months after delivery, additionally you have to add 0.4, and 6 to 12 months again additionally 0.3. For infants 0 to 6 months 0.3, and 6 to 12 months 0.4 milligram per day, and for children 1 to 3 years 0.6 milligram per day, 4 to 6 years 0.8 milligram per day, 7 to 9 years 1 milligram per day. Boys 10 to 12 years 1.3 milligram per day, girls 10 to 12 years 1.2 milligram per day, boys 13 to 15 years 1.6 milligram per day, girls 13 to 15 years 1.4 milligram per day, boys 16 to 17 years 1.8 milligram per day, and girls 16 to 17 years 1.2 milligram per day of riboflavin is required. Next, moving on to niacin or nicotinic acid. So for men, sedentary worker 16 milligram per day, moderate worker 18 milligram per day, heavy worker 21 milligram per day. For woman 12 milligram per day in case of sedentary work, in case of moderate work 14 milligram per day, and heavy worker 16 milligram per day. For pregnant mother, additionally you have to add plus 2 to the basic requirements. And lactation mother, first 6 months 0 to 6 months additionally plus 4, and for 6 to 12 months after delivery additionally plus 3 with the basic requirement you have to add. For infants 0 to 6 months, based on the kg body weight, you have to calculate the requirement, that is 710 microgram per kg body weight is needed per day for 0 to 6 months, and 6 to 12 months 650 microgram per kg body weight of niacin is needed. Next, children 1 to 3 years. For children 1 to 3 years, it is 8 milligram per day, 4 to 6 years it is 11 milligram per day, 7 to 9 years it is 13 milligram per day. For boys 10 to 12 years it is 15 milligram per day, and girls 10 to 12 years 13 milligram per day, and boys 13 to 15 years it is 16 milligram per day, and for girls 13 to 15 years it is 14 milligram per day, and boys 16 to 17 years it is 17 milligram per day, and girls 16 to 17 years it is 14 milligram per day. So we have seen vitamin A, we have seen thiamine, we have seen riboflavin, next we have seen niacin. So now we will see about pyridoxine, ascorbic acid, folic acid and vitamin B12. So first we will see pyridoxine. So pyridoxine, it is also expressed in milligrams per day requirement, milligrams per day. So men, if he is sedentary worker, moderate worker, heavy worker, the requirement is 2 milligram per day. For women also, sedentary work, moderate work, heavy work, all types, it is 2 milligram per day. And for pregnant mother, it is 2.5 milligram per day. And for lactating mother, 0 to 6 months as well as 6 to 12 months, that is 0 to 1 year, 2.5 milligram per day. For infants, 0 to 6 months, it is 0.1 milligram per day. For 6 to 12 months, it is 0.4 milligram per day. For children 1 to 3 years, 0.9 milligram per day, 4 to 6 years also 0.9 milligram per day, and 7 to 9 years it is 1.6 milligram per day. And for boys 10 to 12 years 1.6 milligram per day, for girls 10 to 12 years 1.6 milligram per day, and boys 13 to 15 years 2 milligram per day, girls also 13 to 15 years 2 milligrams per day, and boys 16 to 17 years also 2 milligram per day, and girls 16 to 17 years also 2 milligram per day of pyridoxine is required. Next, we will see ascorbic acid, that is nothing but vitamin C. So, for men, it is 40 milligram per day, irrespective of his work, sedentary work, moderate work, or heavy work. Similarly, for woman also same 40 milligram per day, irrespective of her work, whether she is sedentary worker, moderate worker, or heavy worker. For pregnant mother, 60 milligram per day. For lactating mother, 0 to 1 year, 80 milligram per day. And for infants, 0 to 1 year, 25 milligram per day. And children, 1 to 9 years, it is 40 milligram per day. And even from 10 to 17 years, both boys and girls also, it is 40 milligram per day. Next is moving on to folic acid. So folic acid, no, for men, it is 200 milligram. Sorry, not is milligram, it is microgram. This folic acid, vitamin B12 as well as vitamin A is expressed in micrograms per day. So folic acid is microgram per day. For men it is 200 microgram per day. For women 200 microgram per day. Pregnant mother 500 microgram per day. Lactating mother 0 to 1 year 300 microgram per day. And for infants 25 microgram per day 0 to 1 year. And children 1 to 3 years 80 microgram per day. 4 to 6 years 100 microgram per day. 7 to 9 years 120 microgram per day. And for boys 10 to 12 years as well as girls 10 to 12 years, it is 140 microgram per day of folic acid is required. Boys 13 to 15 years as well as girls 13 to 15 years, 150 microgram per day of folic acid is required. Boys 16 to 17 years, girls 16 to 17 years, 200 microgram of folic acid is required. Next is vitamin B12. So vitamin B12, again it is expressed in microgram per day. For man it is 1 microgram per day and woman it is 1 microgram per day. And for pregnant mother it is 1.2 microgram per day and lactation it is 1.5 microgram per day. And infants it is 0.2 microgram per day. And children from 1 to 9 years it is 0.2 to 1 microgram per day. And children from 10 to 17 years also it is 0.2 to 1 microgram per day, irrespective of boys and girls. For both boys and girls the requirement is same. So this is with regard to the recommended dietary allowances of vitamins. Hope this video is clear for you all. Already I have posted more videos related to BSc Nursing Nutrition. I have given in suggested iCards, end card as well as in description box, as well as you can watch our channel playlist BSc Nursing Nutrition for more nutrition related videos. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel. Hope this is the correct values as given by ICMR as well as National Institute of Nutrition. Very standard values what we are following. Till now the guidelines have not been revised. From 2010 we are following the same guidelines. Hope so in future they will be revising the guidelines. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel. Keep supporting to our channel. All our nursing related channel playlists you can watch in our channel playlist. Thank you friends and keep supporting to us.